Hi, I'm Corey, and it's another Friday Frenzy. And man, is it a frenzy today. So last week I was kind of trying to say, we've got thoughts and theories on what we can do as far as like competitions and like versus videos and stuff like that. Now obviously the easiest one is what we did for the New Year's, which was Pokemon. That we're not only going to do Pokemon because that would be boring. It would be boring for us. Like, no offense to anyone who loves it and makes it, but I found it extremely tedious and time-consuming to even just get it going. But what we're doing today is even more time-consuming. It's taken me about 2 hours to get to this point. So yeah. Lots of thinking, lots of planning, and most of the planning hasn't even happened yet. Alrighty, so what are we doing today? Well, today we are going to, in fact, be playing some racing games. Or rather, in particular, man, I can't English. To be more specific, we're playing Gran Turismo 7. Which I do own it. I assume I have a lot of hours, I can't really remember. But I have a lot of vehicles. And I have a lot of different things that we can do on this. So what we're gonna do is we'll just switch over to the game screen. I need to settings. Where's the settings? Just the normal everyday settings. That's the one options. Oh yeah, broadcast mode is already on. Okay. Okay, so I already turned it on. I must have turned it on immediately. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some racing. So I've lined up 7 races with one bonus, one at the end. So what's gonna happen is we're going to do because we only have one PS5. And we only have one copy of Gran Turismo 7. So we're gonna be racing one at a time rather than at the same time. Now, racing at the same time would be absolutely amazing and hilarious. But it's not possible. I'm really sorry if that's what you thought we were gonna be doing. But it's literally impossible. Almost as impossible as me streaming. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do... We've got all kinds of things. So we've got all these different tournaments and stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the high-speed ring track day. Actually no, because these have specific cars, don't they? They do, never mind. So how about instead... Let's go to whatever this one means. A quick race. I don't know what that means. But for starters, we are obviously going to be in... Here's all the favorites. So all these favorites are cars that we're going to be using today. Now, obviously, I'm blocking up some of them. But the reason I'm over here and hovering above it is because I'm blocking... only the left window. So you can still see out of a right window if we're in a right-hand drive. And you can still see forwards and also in the rearview mirror and all of the fancy stuff down the bottom. So what we're gonna do... What does this actually do? Select an opponent AI. A racing AI agent. I just do regular AI. I didn't look into this to start with. Am I doing this in my McLaren? Because if I'm doing this in my McLaren, that'll be fun. I am doing this in my McLaren. Right? Yeah, here I am, I'm number 11th. In my McLaren 650. Wait. There's like all kinds of like fancy pants cars, okay. So here we go, so we're not versing it's not just each other, it's the AI. But how is this gonna work? Now I think about it. I didn't think this through. And we're definitely doing it because I've spent 2 hours trying to get this going. Give me 1 second. So I was thinking of doing time trials, but the time trials will take way too long. You know what? We'll just do the quick race. Oh, but if it changes based, no. This is good. What we're gonna do, we're gonna use this AI thing. And we're gonna do professional level. So I have 1 shot to do this. That's what we're gonna do. I've just now decided what we're doing. So it's a rolling start. They're all in cars comparable to mine. That's right, the car settings. Okay, I'm on bog standard, which means everything is default. So that they don't have any extra parts or anything like that. It's basically, if I went to the shop and bought one, that's how it is. Okay, I'm kind of nervous, but here we go. This is bad. I'm off-road. I'm really off-road. I think I'm dead lost. No, I am dead lost. Okay, that's it. We're gonna have to take some penalties. I don't care. Okay. Okay. That was just the warm-up. I was too far off-road and then it reset me. Now I know that it reset too. And now I'm doing the exact same thing I did before. Now I should really point out at this point, I don't know how to drive. I don't have a license. I don't know how to drive. Because driving is terrifying. I've seen all the idiots on the road that, you know, they turn when they want to turn. They pull out when they want to pull out. They go halfway around the corner before using their indicators. Alright. I'm getting the hang of this McLaren. I say as I cut off road again. What's with the understeer? Oh my god, I'm 12 seconds behind the leader. You can't see it, but I can. I feel like this is hopeless. Maybe I should change it to intermediate. Because I can't drive. And now it's telling me to brake. Fine. Okay, because yeah, if I'm truly lost, then I've played this game, right? So if I'm lost, that means the other two will have no chance. Okay. Because I want it to be fun. Not we're just always lost. Okay, let's go intermediate. Now, obviously, I don't know the track at all. But that doesn't really matter when you're lost. Alrighty, here we go again. There's a Ferrari F50 in my way. Whoa, but Veyron! This Veyron just came out of nowhere. With its 1000 horsepower. I hate these stupid smiley faces. I want to destroy them. No, 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 no. The hurricane, I know. Okay, well, something ran me. Someone just ran me. It was you. A Maserati MC20 just ran me. Oh my god, what is that? An R35 GTR. Oh my god. Give me a slipstream. Bit of a bump. Just a bit of a bump. It's fun. Wait. My gosh. This is so tense. That whoop. There's only 2 lap earner. Thank God for whatever brakes this thing has. They're probably not even ceramic, but at this point, I don't care. Something just hit me. Porsche 911, get out of my way. Alrighty. It's worth pointing out I'm driving it as an automatic. Because I wouldn't be able to change gear, because obviously I don't know how to drive, so I don't even know how to change gear. Like, I don't even know, do you take your foot off the accelerator and then put your foot on the clutch, or do you just put your foot on the clutch and change the gear as your foot's hard down on the accelerator? I don't know. I literally do not know how to drive. And then these days, you know, they're all like flappy paddle gearboxes, right? So you just push the pedal and then, well, pull the pedal and boom. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna come first somehow. Something's telling me I'm not gonna come first because of this Bugatti Veyron. 1000 horsepower, man. Look at it, it's just gone. A Bugatti on the straight, there's no chance. Oh, man. I got 6th in my little tiny McLaren as it soldiered on. Look at that. Beaten by the Veyron by 1.2 seconds. Well, anyway, let's have a look at my horrible driving from the outside. The Veyron was, yeah, then it just zoomed past. After ramming me a little bit. Look at the air brake on it. Oh my god. And then something, yeah, I knew something hit me. And then the Hurricane just comes out of nowhere. And just zooms past me. And then this guy just goes between me and the Nissan, and then the Nissan basically runs me off the road. Oh my god. But then finally I started to make up places. So I was literally third last. I was third last and then I got 6th. I think it was 12. So yeah, I zoomed past, I accidentally, air quotes, accidentally ran it off the road. Serves it right. And then I was just trying to reel in the Porsche, which I succeeded. Because I turned way better here, so then I cut this down, cut the corner. I hit the grass a little bit. But then I'm like on his tail. Then I accidentally bumped into him. And then flew past. But that Veyron, man. Like through the corners, the McLaren is definitely better because obviously the Veyron, if you didn't know, weighs a million tons. But the 1000 horsepower, it's just gone. So I was reeling it in. And there it is. I came 6th. So I did it in, what was my time? I don't like how it says +8. Just give me the actual time. So it was like, what, 3 minutes, 15 seconds? Alrighty, so next up is it's gonna be Talwyn, who's gonna be driving the Porsche 911 GT3 RS, the 911. So we'll be back in a minute as we do the swap over.
Zero. Okay, I'm here, I'm sitting down, and apparently I'm driving. So I'm supposed to do this quick race on GT Surfy in the afternoon on the intermediate. Now, Corey said she did it in like 3 minutes and 20 seconds or something. But the main thing is that she came 6th. So I have to beat her by coming 5th. Whether I could do that, I don't know. That we're just gonna go and see what happens. She gave me a rudimentary overview of the controls, but I don't know what anything is. Wow, whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh my god, this is insane. How is this legal? Oops, I crashed. I'm off-road. I'm back on road. Oh no. This is horrible. Oh my goodness. Yeah, whatever face that dude's making, that's what I'm feeling right now. Call. I'm alive. They're alive. We're fine. Oh my god, where's the track? Honor. Honor. Oh, no, no, no. Please, no. No, don't tell me I'm lost. Oh, no. I probably shouldn't be going full throttle, but uh-oh. We're fine. We're not fine. Oh no! I'm still lost! There's a wall there! Final lap! What do you mean final lap? Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh god. There's a wall there! Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, it's all over. It's literally all over. Huh? Okay, Chloe said I could try again. Chloe said she took like 3 times. Because if you come last, it's boring. And I agree. Coming last is boring, Honor. That didn't count, right? Oh no. We're fine. What? I'm turning the wheel and nothing's happening. I'm not lost. What was that? What was that? I was literally in front and they're like, no, and they put me all the way back there. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're braking. Okay, let's take this more seriously. This is way harder than I thought it would be. I was doing so well. And then it all went wrong. Honor. 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 I'm fine. I'm fine. This is where sometimes it went wrong, but I've made it. Okay, now I understand. So you brake, then you let go of the brake, and then you just go around the corner. Aventador dude, get out of the way! No, 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 no. Oh no, this could be bad. Okay. Oh no, oh no. the invented order it again. Oh man! 7? I came 7? Oh man! Alright, we get to watch how horrible my driving is. Oh no! Or that's me in the silver one, I guess. Yeah, you can tell how horrible their driving is. I've never driven one of these before. And it's not even me inside it. I'm watching a dude's hands move, not mine. Oh my god. I did my best. This invented order just wouldn't get out of the way. And then it was here that I messed up. And then the invented order got me here. Along with everyone else. Because I went smashing into this dirt. Off-road. Smashed into that wall. Oh, my poor car. Look how damaged it is. And I was trying to be aggressive to get past everyone. That didn't really work. And there it is. I couldn't get the invented order. Man. So what? I did it in... Well, hang on. 303 plus 4. That's 307. It's technically faster. But I guess we're going by placements because... I don't know why. But now it's Kuro's turn. And oh my god, we have to do many of these. Something called a GTR Nismo? Why does that seem way better than what I was using? Because it is way better than what I was using. Although that's heavier. Wait, and that's what Chloe was using. 707 bhp is more than 602. I don't know what bhp means. Okay. I guess I'll go get Kuro. Give me a minute.
No, it's my turn. Okay, so I kind of got the gist of it while watching Talon. And then I have like the best vehicle for this, so I'm gonna win obviously. GT Surfy, Afternoon, Intermediate. Alrighty, now it's my turn. And this GTR, whatever it's called. I did notice that Talon's opponent vehicles were different. So they're clearly scaling for the level of car, not the level of driver. Because otherwise they'd all be like, I don't know, horse and carts. Okay, this is a lot harder than it looks. I thought Tal was just being silly, but no, this is actually really hard. You can feel the bumps and the bumps and the vibrations and the acceleration and even the braking in the controller. It looks like I've got more power and straight line speed. Because I'm already fit, so if I win, I win. Uh-oh. Oh no, I could lose it all here. We're fine. But I have a lot more ground to cover and less lap to go, so... What the... Get back where you belong, Ferrari dude. Behind me. If I hadn't had that off, I could have come second, probably. But anyway, I win because I came fourth, and I didn't have to restart. I'm the greatest driver ever. I did it in 3:07. Yeah, look at that. I don't know how you even pronounce that. The fellow was 2 seconds faster because of my off. I got some kind of reward, okay. Oh, and now we get to watch it. There's precision driving all around. Except for that one moment where I ruined everything. And then I rammed that Ferrari dirge. He deserved it. The straight line speed was crazy. There's one thing I noticed is you can brake later because its brakes were so good. But then disaster. Right here, this is where it all went wrong. I was getting closer and closer and then all of a sudden it just went horribly wrong. Gaining. And then this happened. And then this happened. And then there's the Ferrari guy catching up. And then I blocked him off. But I couldn't catch the Ferrari. Well, that was fun. I came fourth, but I beat the other two, sorry. Okay, so I get to choose the next one because I was lost. Or because I won. Chloe hasn't decided yet. But basically I choose next. So next up we've got... Oh, okay, so I should pick something that's that. Does that one have it? It does. So if we do that one. Oh, this is like full on. Okay. I get to drive the 458 Italia. I don't have wide body and I don't have nitrous. There's no shortcut penalty, there's no wall collision penalties. Okay. So this is what's called a GR3 in a GT Cup. Because Chloe did want to do one of these, so now we're doing it. So Chloe is going to be using the McLaren 650S again. I think that's Chloe's favorite brand or something. So then Tal will be in the V12 Vantage. So let's just go! Huh? The following settings will be changed. My power will be lowered and my weight will be increased. That's weird. But that's fine. It's totally fine, right? Okay, so there's how many of us? Well, there's 10 laps. There's 14 on the grid, and we're starting 11th. Oh, I only have racing hard, okay. And, okay. I think that's fine. Alrighty, this could go really badly, or this could go amazingly. But this is 10 laps, so there's no resetting. Wow! That Audi just came out of nowhere. At least I think that's how you pronounce it. It is Audi, or is it Audi? I don't know. That's a plane. Don't look at the plane, look at the road. I'm second last already. Wow, he literally rammed me. Okay, I'm kind of concerned now, but I mean, it's 10 laps. That's a lot of laps. Surely I won't come last, right? Okay. I'm driving sideways. I don't like this. I'm going 140 miles per hour. Yeah, miles, yeah. And I'm still totally lost. I broke way too late. Brakes broke? I don't know. But whatever it was, I did it way too late. I'm way behind. I don't think I'll ever catch up. More than 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 10 seconds basically. Two minutes and 10 seconds. And the race leader did 1:55. How am I gonna find 10 seconds? Just to catch up, let alone win. Oh my god, look how far away I am. Okay, this may be the hardest thing I've ever done. Ten laps, that's 20 minutes. Oh my god, I have fuel. I've just noticed I actually have fuel. Which means I have tire wear, right? Yes. I'm so far behind. I'm 21 seconds behind the leader. They just did a 152. I shaved 6 seconds off my time. added 25 seconds to my time. How do I reverse? I don't know. Oh god, this is hopeless. Well, now I guess it's a race between the three of us. So if they mess up worse than I have, I've got a chance. But I've still got 7 laps to do, oh my god. They're all the way over there, banking on there, and I'm over here. In a tire wall. I've spun. Okay, that's reverse. I'm literally sitting still. Oh my god, plus 21 seconds. I'm almost a full minute. Oh my god, they're gonna catch up. I'm gonna get lapped. I'm 100% gonna get lapped. The only way I could possibly win is if I somehow cause the leader to crash and burn. But I don't even know if that's a thing there. Oh my god, 2:22. Okay, I have a new goal. Don't get lapped. If I don't get lapped, I'll be happy. Okay, I've lowered it a little bit. I'm slowly learning the track. Like, very slowly. Okay, I think that what I'll have to do is pit either this lap or the next lap. At least I'm assuming that's what that straight line is, so I can get more fuel. Or maybe I wait till next lap. It looks like they aren't. I really hope Tal does worse than I do. Chloe, I don't really care either way. But I have to beat Talwyn. Gone wide! That's not good! Oh my god, I don't even know what to say! This is horrible! Okay, I literally have to look at the pit. So I have to see where I'm supposed to go in. Because otherwise I'm gonna run out of fuel. Rocket, where rocket? Yep. Oh my gosh. At least I'm not the one driving. Where am I? Oh, there I am. Oh my god. Go, 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 go. Come on, guys. Refueling, 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 refueling. I got a trophy. I got another trophy. I'm almost about to be lapped, but I was in the pit. But thank God I wasn't lapped while I was in the pit. best lap is 2 minutes and the leader's best lap is 1:51.6. Because I'm blocking it so you can't say it. Oh my god, this is taking so long. Maybe we should have done the 7-lap one. Honor, 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 honor. Oh my god, I can feel them right behind me. I think we picked the worst track for this. Maybe I should have shopped around for other tracks. Oh my god, he's literally right behind me. Like, I mean, literally. I'm gonna get lapped. I can feel it, there's no way. If I'm doing 2 minutes and they're doing 150s, they're catching me 10 seconds a lap. And that's if I don't make mistakes. Which I am, constantly. Like right there. Oh my god, they're right up my trumpet. Oh, I'm gonna get lapped here. That's here. I have to give way. Which is all of them. I'm on grass. Oh my gosh. I'm getting overtaken by everybody. Yup, just go, I'll stay in this lane. Put me all the way to the back. There we go, I got lapped by everybody. There was, no, don't tell me. Was I lapped twice? Was I lapped in the pits? This final lap is flashing. Does that mean they're on the final lap? they're still going. No, look at that. Yeah, they finished. So I was lapped twice. So I was lapped in the pits. Which means this is the final lap. That's how it works, right? If you have to finish the lap and then the race is over. Yeah, there's the checkered flag. Oh my god. I wasn't just 14th, man. I was 14th and 1 lap behind. Oh, I did not go the distance. Oh, I still got paid at all. Alright, let's have a look. What was lap like 6, I think. Yeah, here I am, pitting. Which I didn't even see. Alright, skip that. Okay. Change camera target. There he is, this guy. Go back. So now where should we when I pitted. Because if I can see if I'm in the pits when they go past. Can't see if I'm in the pits when they go past. Oh, that's the wrong button. Alright, here we go. I can actually walk around. Up. We want to go up. Alright, actually no, I know what we can do. Go exit. Go back to where am I right now? Go back a lap. Forward a lap. No, that wasn't me in the pits. That wasn't me in the pits. This was me in the pits. Alright, so let's go to camera. You cannot take photos in the pit area. Okay, so then walk mode. Up. Where's the pit from here? It's straight ahead, isn't it? Don't tell me it's back there. I don't know. I don't know. But I was more than lost. Do I get a DNF? Yeah, total time 1 lap. God, 1 whole lap. Look at that. 19 minutes and 13 seconds. And this guy was 20 seconds behind and I never caught up. Oh, that was horrible. Well, glad I went first. So now we go back to this one here, change the car, the McLaren, because that's for Chloe, and then we'll go get Chloe. Be back in a bit.
And I'm back. Okay, what to say about that? Oh my god. I didn't realize how intense it was gonna be. I also didn't think that Kuro would be entirely lapped. I thought, okay, maybe we could get like, what, second last, maybe third last? Lapped was not on my agenda for today. So I'm nervous. Because in terms of vehicle, they're all roughly the same, because they're all going to be scaled down. But the 458 is slightly lighter than the 650S. And obviously the V12 Vantage is the heaviest of us all. So I'm really worried. Yeah. I don't know how this is gonna go, but this is horrible. How would you even continue? Why would you even continue? Like, if I saw that I was literally, a whole lap behind, I'd be like, no, that's it, I give up. Go into the pits, take a nap. Like, seriously. Oh god, this is terrifying. I'd rather fight a raid boss 10 times in a row in Dark Souls. And here we go. My power is gonna be limited and my weight's gonna go up. That's horrifying. And I saw the chance that they're horrible. I watched Kuro do the whole thing. So that's an advantage to me. But I can't drive, and she beat us all. So this could literally go anywhere. So my goal is just reach lap 10. If I can reach lap 10, then I've secured at least a victory over Kuro. Here we go. Wish me luck. I'm not talking, this matters. I've already been overtaken. And they've all just pissed off. And I've been overtaken again. This is exactly what happened to her. And I've just been rammed and overtaken by an Alfa Romeo. I don't think it's possible to win. They've neutered my brake horsepower. And they've given it all to the AI. That's what I'm thinking. But thankfully, because I'm in a racing McLaren, I do only need one fuel tank. I can't use nitros. I can't increase my brake horsepower. What am I supposed to do? 2:17. That's horrible. I'm 22 seconds behind the fastest. And it's only been one lap. And my driving wasn't as bad as it was. Because I watched Kuro drive this track. But no, that didn't matter at all. So yeah, my goal, do not get to lap 10. And then worry about how. Because yes, it is a V12 Vantage, but if I neuter it, then it might as well be a Golf GTI. Now, Kuro's best lap was just over 2 minutes. So I already have a huge, absolutely huge milestone to beat. Because I'm 17 seconds behind at the moment. I'm now 30 seconds behind the leader. That's not even a joke, it literally says plus 32. And I'm 23 seconds behind 13th. Maybe I should have gone in the Nissan GTR. I thought this would be really easy, you know. The AI would not be the problem, it would just be us three. But no, clearly they're giving the AI nitrous and 1 million horsepower and 70 liters of fuel. Wait, 70 liters of fuel is not much. 700 liters of fuel. And like semi-slick tires. There they all go. And I'm way behind. Literally the last race we're gonna do is gonna be the funnest. Because the rest of them that have lined up are brutal. Absolutely brutal. And bear in mind, this is only the second one. This is literally the second race we're doing. And already it's gone horribly wrong. It just went horribly wrong as soon as the flag dropped. Like that was it. I'm 43 seconds behind the leader. And because it takes so long, there's no point watching the replays. You know, like Kuro was trying to figure out, like, was she overtaken at the pits? Or I don't know. It says we're behind by 1 lap, but I don't know. I really don't know. All I know is I'm losing ground going at 150 miles an hour. I'm losing time still. It's still going up at 155 miles an hour. So God knows how fast they're going. Probably 200. I would love to go 200, but I can't increase my brake horsepower. Because you neutered my engine. Bricks. You know, you're supposed to bring the best to the best. Be the best you can possibly be. And then some dude in a hat is like, no. He's not even a racer or a developer, he's just some dude that works there. He's like, no, you can't do that. Hey, I'm sorry, did you build the engine? Did you build the car? No. Why you get to say what I can and can't do? It's still going up. It's literally going up. I'm just pausing it because I want you to see this. I literally want you to see this. So what we'll do is we'll just move me down a little bit here. Alrighty, foot on the accelerator and continue. Look at that. Look at the statistics for the times. And tell me that that's not fair. Because it's not. I'm now a minute behind. That's not good. Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter. As long as it doesn't happen again. I don't like it, but I will have to pit. Because if you look at my fuel consumption, and we're halfway, and I have less than half fuel. Because I've been thrashing this engine. Trying to make any time up. But as you can see, I'm still losing time. So now I'm kind of curious as to what would happen if I actually mod the V12 Vantage. Because I don't know what parts I've got, but I've got parts. I've also got money. Money to buy parts. That's the thing, even with the pit, it doesn't matter. It's only 155 miles an hour. You know, 20 years ago, cars were limited to that. Like, and this is a pure built racer. And then neuter it to 155 miles an hour. On a racetrack. It's not fair. I probably should have pitted, but I forgot. The thing is, the gap between me and the leader is increasing, not decreasing. Only decrease because I pit. And then I'm gonna pit, and it's gonna go all the way back up to like 115. Or even 140, honestly. And then they'll be right on my trumpet, and then I'll get lapped. Oh, will I? Well, I'm at 114 at the moment. And I'm on like the best lap I've ever had. Oh, my fuel, my fuel, my fuel. I got a pit. Intermediate. Give me new tires. My god, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. That was it. Alright, I'm on intermediate tires. I didn't let them refuel me completely. I'm gonna get blue flagged. There it is. There it is. Yo, just go. Just go. I'm giving way, don't you worry. You'd think I would have had to do that all the way back there. Bro, can you overtake me already? Where are you? Let's see, will these intermediate tires make me go faster than 155 miles an hour? Yes. Okay, so part of the problem is the tires. Like I said, part of the problem. The other problem is the power. How am I supposed to catch up if you've muted my power? They're on their final lap. But I'm doing the better than Kuro. They might be like, what do you mean? Why do you figure that? Because the 13th has not lapped me yet. I don't know why, but they haven't lapped me yet. So if I cross the line before they do, maybe I get to finish my final lap. I'm almost 100% sure that that's not how it works. But I can dream. Because the race is still going. Because you've got someone on their final lap. So maybe, if I pray hard enough, having a truth. No. Oh my god, this is horrible. Okay, I did better in one regard. We don't need to watch that. Because yeah, this guy was 40 seconds behind. I still couldn't keep up. So, I got left by 12 of 13. So in that sense, I did beat her by like one place. Literally because we both sucked. Do I give... Okay, let me see if I can give her a fighting chance. This is no longer just, a race between us. This is literally hurting. I can't change anything at all. Oh wait, yes I can. I need to buy intermediates. Wait, shop. Give me intermediates. I need race R. So racing hard. Alright, so I changed to wet tires. Let's change it to racing medium. I can't change any of these settings. 485 brake horsepower. 485. And it's 591. Well, Talwyn, I tried to give you some advantage, but I didn't. Good luck.
Okay, we're back and I'm kind of terrified. Yeah, I'm dead. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to lose all of my power. I'm just gonna drive like this. Maybe it'll make me feel better. But I haven't been overtaken yet. Where did you come from? I may not be able to catch up, but I don't want to be overtaken. Oh my god! No! No, 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 no! Oh my god, the battle for 10th is insane! Oh no! No, 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 no! Oh, no, 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 no! No, 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 no! Oh no! Oh no! It's all over! It's all over! I don't think I can make that back. I was doing so well. There's no way I can make 10 seconds back. They're already catching up. So the only reason they kept up with me is because I kept blocking them. Without even trying. Oh my god. Come on, Aston. It's just you and me against the world. And actually, you know what? We're pitting. I don't have any other tires I can use. My tires are fine, don't change them. Just give me fuel. Da-da-da. think that's the best I've done that corner. And that's probably the worst I've done that corner. Well, the race is over, but I was not all out. And look at my times. Refuel, the race is over, dude. There's the checkered flag. Oh my god. Ah. I may have come 14th, but I wasn't lapped. Which I think you'll find makes me the winner. Now this I need to say. How was I keeping those other cars at bay? Because I immediately lapped that guy and I was like, oh my god. Well, not lapped, overtook. And then he took me back. And then I took him back. And then it's a lot of yo-yo. And then finally I'm in front because I closed the door. Literally. And then I was trying to take whatever that was. But I just couldn't. Look, this guy, he comes flying. I block him. Those first few laps were amazing. Absolutely amazing. Look, they're coming flying behind me. Like, there was no way I was gonna ever catch up. But I could have at least kept it consistent. But then it went horribly wrong. Look at this. And it's another Aston, I just realized. Because it's the same shape as mine. But this one's clearly going faster. Which is unfair. I just can't believe how I'm staying in 10th. And then the moment it all went wrong, I never caught up. So we'll just keep watching until it all goes horribly wrong. See, he's trying to take me, and then he nearly does, and I ram him. Then he does, and then I'm like, no, you don't. And then it's literally a battle. We're hitting each other while the Supra is behind me. And then I somehow managed to block the Supra. And then I did a whole lap in 10. And then the Supra tries to take me. And I'm like, no! And then I take it back. Like, honestly, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, and 14th. That was the most exciting race ever. And then the Supra somehow got past me. I still don't know how. It just surged past me. So then I ended up surging past it. Then it tries taking me on the inside again. And then we clash a little bit. Because I'm trying to turn, and he's pushing me away. And then we collide again. The laps is so long, I don't even know what lap this is. I'm just waiting for it to go horribly wrong. I clip the grass so much. Because I can't see. So I'm just always hitting the grass. Literally, the fight for 10th was just as important as the fight for first. I was doing so well. This song is called Kissed You Goodbye. Yes. I kissed goodbye to 10th place. And I want to see exactly what happened. I was flying down the straight. Alright, this is where it happened. I was like, no, 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 no. And then I lost it completely. I was pushing to try and get it back. And then there I go to the time wall. I don't even understand how it surged past me. But well, that's 2 races out of the 7. Yes, 7. Okay. We're leaving America. Let's go to... Alright, didn't even... Alright, okay, sorry, it just says it here. Okay, so it says it down the bottom of what events there are. So what I'm looking for is that one. Having a look. Okay, so it looks like there isn't many. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through the World Rally Challenge. We're gonna change car. It has to be the rally cars. So I'm driving the Toyota GT6. And then I'm gonna change to intermediate tires. And then I get to go first on this one. Because it's just easier. And I also won, so... We haven't decided whether it's winner stays on or whether it's whoever's the last stays on. Okay, so this is something called a rally. There's 3 laps. I'm in some kind of village. Okay, I want to make sure. Here's my car on ES. They're on intermediate tires. Alrighty, it's a rolling start. Like always. But this time I'm lost. I start last? That's rude. Where? Whoa, where? What is the handling on this thing? Okay, so there's 3 laps and this is a relatively long straight. Brake. Brake. Power on. Okay, so this thing has decent grip. Gonna outbrake you here. Power on. Okay, I'm getting into the spirit of driving. And then we'll brake here, turn in. Power on to control it. Then we're gonna get this surge. There's a lot of straights, but there's a lot of turns. I've spun. No, I haven't. I almost spun. Alright, we're on a straight bit. Full power. Straight bit gone. But I'm now really close to these 2. A bit too close to that dude. No, we're not going in the pits. That was a lap. Okay, that's a little worrying. So I only made 1 place. Well, no, I made 2 places. Apparently I'm on the fastest lap. I don't know how because I spun out. Okay, I've made some more places. But the question is, will I actually get first? I would like to win something by coming in first. Although it's Chloe who hasn't won yet. But so far it seems whoever goes last shall be first. Something hit me. I don't know what it was, but I feel like something smashed into me. I don't think I'm gonna reach first somehow. Yeah, I'm 8 seconds behind third. So I'm not gonna get first, so I'm gonna get fourth. Which is the highest placement we've had today. Unless I do that. But then they rammed me, so it's fine. There we go, I came fourth. Almost a podium finish. So I was 10 seconds behind the leader. Even though I had the fastest lap. That's a bit rude. And because it's not very long, let's see what my driving looked like. And why did it feel so weird? It looks pretty normal to me. Oh, that's what happened. It was drifting a bit. Maybe this is designed for drifting. I do like how you can see the heat on the brakes. That's pretty cool. At least I'm assuming it's heat when it flares red. Was drifting. Okay. So these are like drifting cars or something. And I rammed them because it was funny. And very soon I will be in fourth. The darkness is crazy. It looks like what it would be like in real life. That's insane. Because in the other track, there was lights everywhere because you were like in a stadium or something. But here, it looks like a normal road. Oh, I'm about to go for it. I hit him just a little bit, right? It's totally fine. Just wish, you know, I could be fast for once. Alright, if Chloe came first, I'd be happy too. They're so far ahead. And I crashed. And he bumped into me. And I didn't even see the guy with the checkered flag, so... But there we go, I came fourth. Best position today. Okay, so now we do it again. And then... So I did it in that, so then... Kuro gets the forge.
Okay, so apparently we're doing something called a rally now. I want to do what... Oh, I don't have... I want to buy these intermediates. I don't know if they actually did anything, but I want them. Okay, so I'm in... What was it? A Ford Focus. Okay. I don't know if that's good, but okay. I'm kind of mad that Tal was in 10th place for so long. When me and Chloe got obliterated in a matter of seconds. Okay, so then we just go. And here we are. I'm gonna assume I was drifting, but I just need to beat fourth, which seems highly unlikely. So if I can match fourth, I'll be happy. Okay, I was a little bit violent, but I finally overtook someone. So that means I'm knowing we're gonna be able to get third. And that I will be happy with fourth. Because if I don't get fourth, and then Chloe gets fourth, I lose. That was bad. That was bad. Please, please let me get fourth. Oops. I wasn't watching where I was going. But it kind of worked out. Never mind, no it didn't. I don't know if I'm gonna get 6, let alone 4. I'm so far behind. 10 laps is too long, 3 laps is too short. You can't win. Oh no. Because looking at all the different specs and stuff like that, all the cars are very similar. To the point that it has to be down to the driver, right? Don't let me be stuck in 7th. Oh no. Oh no. I was trying to be clever and it went wrong. this dude just ran me off the road. Oh my god. I'm 7. I'm sad now. Uh-oh. I thought it was over, but it wasn't. Now it's over. And I'm 7. Oh. There, I want to see the last lap. Because I swear like guy ran me off the road. I know he bumped into him a bit, but he ran off the road. Alright, any second now, he rams me off the road. Yeah. Back. I was there. Yeah, he literally ran me. Wait. Well, at least Chloe gets to have fun going last and winning, because that's what happens all the time, apparently. So she's using that NSX thing. Okay, we'll be back after Chloe gets here.
Okay, we're back. Or rather, I'm back. So what the other two didn't know is that, rally cars, they're 4-wheel drive. But more than that, I do not have intermediates. Give me intermediates. But more than that is when your wheels are screeching and making a noise, it means that they're not actually making you move. Oh, I need to fix a few things. Oops, everything's going wrong. There we go. I had to fix my hair. So yeah, so when your wheels are making a noise, they're not making you go faster. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is just go for in my NSX. Now, based on the patterns, I put a lot of writing on this. Which is the person who goes last goes first. Oh no, not goes first, wins first. No, wins, just wins in general. Whoever's last wins. There we go. Now, I haven't driven a 4-wheel drive car in this game for a while. Because obviously I don't drive, so I couldn't tell you what it's like to drive one for real. But I'm just hoping that I have power, and it looks like I don't. 在的后日 either 西域 comes or shall be first. Alrighty. I do not have power. That is my issue. I've got decent brakes, but I don't have power. So I could use a new engine. And maybe some turbo and superchargers. Deserved. Absolutely deserved. Will I get to 7th? I don't know. I think it'd be a miracle if I get 8th. Although this guy is braking a lot. Get him on the inside. No, he's got more power than I do. And I can outbrake him here. Never mind. Why are my brakes good but my engine is bad? Uh-oh. That the whole theory of she who shall be last shall be first is out the window. also thought this would be a rally stage, which, you know, like half tarmac and half gravel. But no. So I don't understand why this is a rally stage. Would be nice to overtake these two, but it's not gonna happen. I do not have enough power. Speed and power would solve this, but I don't have any. And there we go, checkered flag. Ah, wow. I was lost, there's no need to worry about it. Alrighty, what's next? What have we done? So we did that one. We've done that one. No, it wasn't that one, it was that one. So we've done that one and that one. And then we've done that one. So we've only done 3 of the 7. And we've been nearly going for 3 hours. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go over here. What's on this one? No. 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 Yes. So now I am the one who's got to be driving the Advantage. And I'm getting neutered again. Great. Okay, so before we go in, can I please use my intermediates? Yes, I am using intermediates. Alrighty, how many laps is this? 5. Okay, so it's half of what the other one was. But this time I'm in the Esteban. Let's go, I'm James Bond. I play music, but copyrighted, obviously. This Mustang is getting slowly closer to where I want it to be, which is behind me. Gonna suddenly tell me to brake, isn't it? There it is. Wow, where did that Corvette come from? And it's just going further and further ahead. Yeah, that checks out. And And that's a Peugeot. I was just overtaken by a Peugeot. And an Aston Martin. Alright, so this is just gonna be another one of those. So you've neutered my car, so I can't do anything. And then there's another Bugatti Veyron, of course. An Aston Martin doing 137 miles an hour on the straight. Not 210, 137. And getting to 147 took nearly everything. You're gonna keep braking Veyron, I'm gonna pass you. And then you pass me back. Because I don't know how these brakes work. And then there's an SLS, of course. Okay, I'm almost lost. I'm even closer to lost. This is just unfair. I thought these would be the exciting ones. You know what? No, we're not doing this anymore. We're skipping that one. It's been almost 3 hours. We're not doing that again. Alright, so we'll skip that one. And then we'll go to... an actual rally stage would be nice. That's where we just were. Oh, was it that one? No, it was that one. That's where we were. Aha, this is what we want. Alrighty, so this one is going to be that one. So I'm the one who is going to be driving the Subaru WRX 14. I need to buy the tires. Yes, we'll buy that, and then we'll buy that. This is using my box standard. Okay, so this is fun. Alrighty, so we're gonna skip, because it was gonna be the V8 Vantage GR4 versus the NSX GR4 versus the 458 Italia GR4. But no. Alrighty. This one should be more fun. It's on an actual road stage. Okay, we're totally good. Yeah, we're on dirt. Yep. Go. Now I have to get in front, otherwise I won't be able to see anything. And this is on a proper dirt track, which means there is no grip. As I carry flying into a fence. So this is quite literally four-wheel driving. We're off-roading. But I'm in a WRX, so I should win. Especially with 5 laps of this thing. Because you just drift around the corners, ramming into everybody. On my dirt tires. Bit of a jump, but jump way off. Because, oh, that's bad. Get control, woman. Nicely held. Crashed into a tree. I should be going into this bin. Whoa, whoa, whoa! They just rammed me for the fun of it. That's what they did. Yes, my foot is planted in the loud pedal. That's because I want to go faster and louder. But despite that... Whoa! I nearly landed on my roof. Those guys are crazy standing there. Alrighty. Brake pedal is so dangerous. But isn't this exciting? I've spun like 4 times. Jump. Jump. It'd be really funny watching the other two try and control a rally car on an actual rally stage. With dirt tires, no less. The Audi Quattro. Get back to 1987, bro. You are the reason that this car exists. Cause if you didn't know, Audi made a funny change to rallying at one point. Just as they were about to head up for lunch, Audi was like, actually, you know this rule that says no 4-wheel drive? Can we change that? No, yeah, sure, whatever. And then the Quattro started smashing the Stratos' face in. And then from the Quattro came things like the Subaru WRX and the Mitsubishi Evo. So without the Stratos and without the Quattro, there was no Evo. Oh, impazzo. Bit of a fun fact from someone who doesn't drive. I rolled it. I didn't realize that's what happened when you roll it. Yo, I get a green flag. I'm like, yeah, because I'm respawned. But now I've got a Quattro to catch. Which isn't actually that difficult. Because brakes do basically nothing on dirt track. When you're going, you know, with 4-wheel drive and 80 miles an hour. I wish that every time I hit that, it wouldn't make me face the wrong way. It's just not physics. Like every single time. And now I have to catch this butcher again. I didn't even hit anything that time. I literally didn't hit anything that time. You know, now I did. This guy. Anyway, what I was saying is I was thinking about how I've come first. And then I immediately crashed into that wall again. And faced the wrong way. It's like it's programmed to make you face the wrong way. No, we're not. Yes, we are. I can't stop it from turning. I'm literally not holding the steering. I'm just holding the steering wheel. I'm not even putting my foot on the lap pedal when I go over that jump. I'm like, there's a jump. Okay. And then I let go of the accelerator and I stop steering. And then I just roll for no reason. I swear if I hit that wall again, I face the wrong way. Like it's just a 1987 Quattro, man. I'm in a 2015, 2016 Mitsubishi, no, not I'm in a Zebra. I'm gonna lose because of my horrible driving. And some BS. Particularly at that wall right there. Or is it that wall? No, it's that wall. Can we move forwards, please? And this time we're not gonna jump and roll. Right? We're not gonna do that? We're not jumping and rolling this time? Well, apparently we're jumping and rolling. No, I came second because I didn't want to roll. Alright. I should have come first, but no. Because I was afraid I'd roll it again. Like literally, we're gonna watch it. No, not that one. This one. So here I am. I let go of the accelerator. I hit that jump and then I just roll. For no reason. So next up is the Mitsubishi lever. I might as well buy the dirt tires. Alrighty, so the one driving the Mitsubishi is Talwyn, so we'll just go get her.
Okay, I'm back, and apparently we're racing on dirt now. But Chloe came second, so there's a chance. There's a chance that I can come first. Am I on? Yes, we're on dirt tires. Oh wait, it has to be on dirt tires because we're on dirt. Okay, so I'm driving this, whatever this is. Whoa, 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 whoa! There's no control at all. Okay, the brakes don't really do anything. Alright, that's good to know. Wow, 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 wow. Don't hit the wall, don't hit the wall. This is a lot harder than it looks. Whoa! Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. I think the main words we're gonna get out of me today is whoa. Oh my god, are there jumps? Oh my god, there's jumps. There's no way this is a real thing, right? You drive on this weird dirt track and just crash the whole time? Oh, there's the person in front. Oh, there goes the person in first. Uh-oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so staying in first is harder than it looks. I think I've figured out how to stop this thing. And it's definitely not using the brakes. They're way behind that. It didn't matter. I will say the controller is vibrating quite badly. Every single knock and bump it goes through the controller. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! I can see why Chloe's driving let her down. Because I'm way ahead. That was so cool! That was the most fun I've had today! Oh my god, I won! Look at it go! Out of control immediately as I'm like, what is happening? Well, anyways, getting actually really late, so we should keep going. We did have, what was it, like 3 more after this one? But Chloe says that we need to hurry up because she's tired. If that it was the, which one was it? This one. Of course, we need to buy dirt tires. Okay, so I'll go get Kuro. Just give me 1 second and we'll be ready.
Okay, apparently we're on a rally something or other. And we're using dirt tires, so... And I'm driving something called a Focus, so maybe there's a lot of Focus in it. To split context, it's currently 20 past 4 in the morning. And Chloe has to go to work in less than 12 hours. Okay, this is manageable. I crashed, but it's fine. Considering how much Talwyn crashed, I think it's fine. So all I have to do is come first and then we both beat Chloe. Which means we're better at whatever this is than Chloe. But it's still very hard to control. We're totally fine, don't worry about it. I did it backwards and then I started facing forwards. That doesn't make sense. And again, you hit it backwards and then suddenly face forwards. That doesn't make sense. And now, 3 of them have somehow overtaken. Don't understand how they overtook all at the same time so quickly. Okay, don't mess this up. Don't mess this up. There we go, I didn't hit it this time. And there we go, we both beat Chloe! We'll just go to the last lap. Just because I want to see. I've got damage all over it. That was fun. Okay, it's really late and Chloe has to go to work in, well, it's not just less than 12 hours, it's less than 10 hours. But Chloe wants to do one thing on her own first, so I guess we'll be back in a minute.
Okay, I'm back. Yes, I have to go to work in less than like 10 hours. But what we're gonna do, or rather what I'm gonna do, we're gonna go to Japan. Now we're gonna go on the Suzuka circuit. We're gonna change car. We're gonna change it from favorite to all. And then as a little bonus, we're gonna take the FXX. We're gonna do the quick race on the full course. We'll do it at dawn, intermediate. That's fine. That's fine. Racing. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. There we go. Then I think honestly, let's put it on intermediates. Alrighty. This is just for funs. I'm off-road. And because I got off-road, a lot Ferrari got past. Can we stop being on the grass? And now I'm losing. This is supposed to be for fun, not for stress. We'll do the basic one then. That was a Chiron, okay. I didn't know the Chiron was in this. get off the grass. And now I spun, and now I'm going at 20 miles an hour, and now spun again. And then I spun again, and can we reverse, please? Oh my god. Turn. Thank you, oh my god. Okay, that's really annoyed me. I don't know what they feed these AI things. But now we're gonna have fun my own way. By creaming these guys. Hey, Yamakiwa. Because they're all in, like, boring old state hatchbacks, whatever. And here I am in a Porsche 911 GT3. Come on, Alpha TT, away you go. Sorry, Audi TT, not Alpha. And there we go. I win. He's supposed to pick something that's like of equal, but whatever. And there we go. My easy victory. Just as a little fun thing. Just watch me cream them. Will say, I'm not a huge fan of the 911, but the GT3 RS actually looks really good. And there we go. Now just a nice relaxing drive at 150 miles an hour. Oh, so fun. But if we tally up the results, it's clear the winner is Talwyn. She came not lacked in the GT3 race. And then she came 4th in the rally. Then she came 2nd on the dirt track. No, 1st on the dirt track. I came 2nd, which means I lose. So Tal won 3 times. Kuro won twice. So yeah. How unfortunate for me. But even more time has passed. It's now 4:45 in the morning. So I have to literally go to bed in about 2 seconds. So thanks for watching. If you watched the whole thing, I really hope you enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot more interesting than I thought it would be. It was also a lot more BS than I thought it would be. With the whole, oh, you're neutered, but they're not. You know, how am I supposed to catch up if I literally have no power? That was annoying for all 3 of us. But hopefully it was enjoyable. Hopefully it was fun. Something different. I would have loved to just have like races between the 3 of us, but obviously impossible. Maybe one day, but most likely impossible. If you made it this far, thank you so much. It was a really long one today. After the whole Spyro debacle last week, I was like, you know what? Let's do something long. And this went longer than I thought. So just to recap, I had 7 races planned, and we did 3 of them. The 4th one I cancelled because it was just the same as before. So basically it was the McLaren 650S 2014 against the Nissan GT-R Nismo 2017 against the Porsche 911 GT3 RS 2016. The other race that we did, the second one, was the 650S GT3 versus the 458 Italia GT3 versus the V12 Vantage GT3. Now the one that I started, that I quit was the V8 Vantage GR4 versus the NSX GR4 versus the 458 Italia GR4. The other one that we did was the NSX GRB rally car versus the Focus GRB rally car versus the GT86 GRB rally car. And lastly was the WRX STI Type S, the Lancer Evolution Final, and the Ford Focus ST. So the race that we didn't get to do was the DS3 Racing versus the Scirocco R versus the Megane RS Chargy. And then for the final one, for a bit of fun, it was gonna be the McLaren MP4-12C versus the Mercedes McLaren SLS AMG versus the Ferrari 430 Scuderia, which would have been hilarious. But unfortunately, we just don't have time for it. And this is gonna take a long time for me to edit, so I don't have time to add more to it, unfortunately, sorry. But as always, thanks for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed it. It really was something different. And we'll see you in the next one. I hope everyone has a good weekend. And we'll see you Monday. Bye-bye.